Disc Golf Guy, and this is my video blog. Today I'm joined by two of our, well, powerhouses in the sport of disc golf. I've got PDGA Executive Director Brian Graham, along with USDGC Tournament Director Jonathan Poole. Great to, well, it's great to be here, guys. How are you guys both doing today?
Excellent. It's great out here today, isn't it, Terry?
It's absolutely beautiful out here. Right now we're on the second day of the USDGC. The leader card had just teed off, and we're looking for some great golf this weekend. So let's start right away into the USDGC. Jonathan, this is the 12th year. I think probably a little bit bittersweet because we're going to the biannual format after this year. Tell everyone what the USDGC has really meant to you. And I know it's a lot, but tell us what it means to you.
Oh, well, I love disc golf and I love championship disc golf. And it feels great, and it gets sweeter with each passing day. I mean, as the storylines develop, I mean, it all is about what's going on the leaderboard. And you know, it was really interesting coming in this year with the you know, the different rules with the stroke and distance, and that really put some teeth into the course. And tell you what, it really separated the great players from the really good players really quick. And you know, today's a big day. They're all moving days out here this week, and you know, I'm just always excited to watch it unfold and spend time with the disc golf family. Couldn't be better.
Well, part of the exciting thing, you guys keep raising the bar every single year out here. I think that's your primary objective out here, is to raise the bar for professional disc golf. We're looking at more video coverage, blogs and Twitters and Facebooks and the dots, which have revolutionized how we watch disc golf. What excites you about that as you see more media and more media coverage?
Well, I mean, it's we wanted to create a vehicle to promote disc golf, and you know, those early years, you had to beg and plead to get the local reporters who are right down the street to come out and give you a look, and we've gone from those days to this, where we're just trying to keep it under control to the point that it doesn't distract the competitors. And you know, and everybody's doing a great job. It's impossible to even for us, when we're running around, it's impossible to even enjoy it all. But you know, at the end of the day, what's happening is we're showcasing the sport and the players, and you know, showing what can be done. And you know, we welcome the media. It's been great.
So I'll give you one, hopefully, last question that's maybe easy, maybe not. Everybody at home wants to know, are we going to be able to get USDGC rocks next year?
You will. That's the plan. You know, everybody who's a partner of this year's event will have the opportunity to buy rocks in the spring. That's just the way the cycle is always run. So there definitely will be a run next year. It'll be a smaller run. You know, that's one of the things coming into this year that we had to do. We really had to decrease production because the revenue that those discs create is the lifeblood of this event. And so we plan to preserve the partner program as well as the rocks that go along with it. Got some ideas and maybe some new things we might introduce as sort of a partner benefit. But next year's event will still be called the United States Disc Golf Championship. It's just going to be a grassroots edition, if you will, where everybody's welcome to come and play. And you know, we do plan to do the rocks and continue the contribution to Edge and continuing to grow the game, just touching on a little different basic people.
Awesome. Well, thank you for everything you've done.
Certainly.
As a competitor, it's been awesome, and being on a media team of any capacity, it's been equally as exciting. So thank you so much for everything.
We're always glad to have you here.
That's Jonathan Poole, your TD for, well, all of the United States Disc Golf Championships. And we'll move it over here to Brian Graham, our Executive Director. Brian, who would have guessed that 12 years ago they were fighting to get 50 or 60 people down here, and now this is arguably the most sought-after event in the country to get to. How did we get there, and where are we going?
That's right, Terry. I was actually here 12 years ago as a volunteer scoring director, and I believe that first year it rained like you wouldn't believe. 65 competitors, and we were all jammed into the clubhouse, and look where we're at now.
Well, clearly they've made things better. Look at the weather they've brought us 12 years later.
Exactly.
So, as Executive Director, you have people pulling on you in every different direction, with initiatives and programs and ideas, and I know we're just looking to grow the sport. Tell everyone at home what the PDGA is doing for us and how you're going to help grow the sport.
Great. We had our Board of Directors Fall Summit just a few weeks ago at the International Disc Golf Center, and it went really well. We passed a couple of new initiatives and new programs. Jonathan just a second ago mentioned that the USDGC next year is focusing on grassroots. That's what the PDGA is growing. We want the sport to get where we all want it to be. We need to focus on grassroots growth of the sport. So we PDGA has created a couple new programs we're going to be implementing next year. One is a student membership. Anybody under the age of 19 and under will be able to join the PDGA for $30 next year. On top of that, we're starting a league program for schools, trying to get school kids all over the country playing against each other. We've got several initiatives, including educational program. We've budgeted quite a bit of money to support programs like EDGE and other educational programs, but it's all about getting kids to play, building that base so sponsors can get interested. Yeah, that's right, reel it in, get interested in the sport, and it'll get us where we need to be in the future.
That's awesome. It's great to know that the PDGA, and maybe we could clarify for everyone, we are called the Professional Disc Golf Association, but that just means professional in terms of how we want to present ourselves. You don't need to be a professional or even a professional caliber player to get involved with the PDGA. Is that right?
That's true, Terry. We're more of a professional association for disc golfers. Our membership rate right now, we're at 75% amateurs.
Okay.
Pros right now make up 25%, and our top level pros, 1,000 rated players and above, only make up 1% of our membership. But keep in mind also that the PDGA members make up just a very small percentage of disc golfers overall. We probably 1% or less of all disc golfers. Recreational play is huge all over the world.
Well, and that's where I think we need to encourage everyone to get out there. Just because you're not able to compete at the USDGC, for instance, doesn't mean that you shouldn't get involved at your local level, get into clubs, tournaments, leagues, and then find out what it's all about, and then come on out, support the PDGA, whether it's a $30, $50, $75 membership, whatever it fits into. All the support that the PDGA can get is just going to go right back to you and the entire support and the entire sport to help it grow across the globe.
That's true. If people want to know what they can do to help disc golf, help the PDGA, teach a kid how to play disc golf. I mean, if every PDGA member right now taught one new person to play disc golf, and we just kept down that road, just think where we'll be in 10 years.
Well, right now we're over 45,000 members, played in 30 or 40 different nations,
Exactly.
over 1,000 sanctioned events, and we're growing. So you guys you're doing a great job. The rest of the PDGA, you are the PDGA, whether you're watching or not. You should become part of it. So we appreciate the time. Again, we got Executive Director Brian Graham and our Tournament Director Jonathan
I'm the disc
Poole.
golf guy, and I'm back with a special edition here. I'm joined by Kevin Smith, one of the co-creators of the USDGC dot technology you see. And besides that, I guess you're kind of a web program extraordinaire. Would that be a good way to put it?
Yeah, I do the website every year now for about 5 years.
So discuss a little bit about the involvement that you've had with the USDGC. You just came in as a volunteer, or?
Yeah, the first time, Mike Norris and I came up to the trailer just to spectate, actually. And they had a need for somebody that knew web design and could update the website. So I sat down in the trailer, and ever since I've been here.
And they just, they probably hooked on some weights or some cinder blocks, and you've been there ever since doing all the work, huh?
Yep, they handcuffed me to the chair, and here I am.
Well, that's awesome. You couldn't really think of a better event to have any kind of part of, whether you're paid staff, volunteer, or just a spectator. This is really one of the world's best events, wouldn't you say?
There's none better. Definitely not.
So what we're going to do is, as we cut out here of the Disc Golf Guy video blog, is we're going to show the little quick snippet of what I did, how you work the dot technology, which is really, well, I'll let you explain it. How does it work for all these people at home?
Well, it changes every year. We're always making it better and better and trying to find more efficient ways to do it. And this year, we've decided to use the iPhone iOS platform, the Brushes app. We designed all the holes in Photoshop, brought them into brushes. Now we're just drawing little dotted lines every time that someone throws in a different color.
Well, I know as we're doing the live broadcasting, everybody is constantly updating us because the dots are even quicker than we can bring it to them, which just means you guys are doing a phenomenal job. So thanks for bringing the USDGC dots to all of the disc golf community, and we look forward to more awesome coverage from you guys. So thanks a lot, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Thanks for everything you do.
All right, appreciate it. I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and I'm putting out.